Hey, today I'm going to be demonstrating and reviewing Maskcara foundation, created by a woman named Cara Brooks who runs the Maskcara beauty blog. And she's just recently come out with these foundations, and instead of being one shade that goes over your entire face, these are hard to open. These are two shades, a contour and a highlighter. And obviously you use the contour to darken areas that you want to recede, and the highlighter to lighten areas that you want to bring forward. It's basically creating depth with light. And anybody who does art or Photoshop or graphic design or that sort of thing is kind of familiar with the basic concept. Now, in addition to being very active as a blogger, Cara is also really active on Pinterest, and that's where I found this picture, which is the middle part in a how-to, showing the lovely face of Olivia Wilde with only one color of foundation on it. And then this is the interim. And then in the end, her face looks so much more lifelike, for lack of a better word. It looks like it's just more alive and more interesting. So I am going to try to apply this foundation similar to how Olivia's was applied, because I think the closest face shape I have is square, plus jowls. Alright, so I'm going to start. I'm also using my e.l.f. angled foundation brush for the first time. Kind of stoked about that. Going to take some of the contour stuff here. Okay. And basically paint it into something of a triangle. To add depth to the side of my face. Also, the Olivia Wilde blueprint indicated to, oh, there's a nice little blob of taupe, to bring it kind of underneath your cheekbones. And fear not, this will be blended, I assure you. The sides of one's nose also get contoured. And the sides of the forehead. Now, I think I'm just going to do the top of my forehead a little bit, because width in the forehead isn't really my issue. Right, and of course, everyone's favorite part, the jowls. Alright, so that was sort of the initial application, and now we go through and blend. Alright, going to oh yeah. Now the second part, of course, is the highlighting. This one. And essentially the places where us square-faced folks want to apply highlighter are in triangles on the forehead, kind of around the mask of the face, especially on the bridge of the nose, and down here on the chin. And that's good, because it means I can try to cover up this sucker. So I'm using the pointed foundation brush from e.l.f. Getting a good amount of this stuff on it. And so that's the general pattern, and now, again, we blend. Quick review of this brush and the angle foundation brush, they feel really good. All right, now I'm actually going to put a little extra kind of around my nose and mouth because I just get red there. So all right, now I'm actually going to go back and do just a little more contouring. I think it's kind of giving a nice kind of lift to my face, so that's good. Now I'm going to try to mix just a touch of the highlighter and an even smaller touch of the contour to create a little bit of concealer here. Hey, that almost works. And yes, I'm checking the mirror because its resolution is higher than my monitor. Alright, so this is actually, I'd say, a fairly even application. I leave it to you, the home viewer, to decide if I look that much better. One thing that sort of, I don't know, gave me pause when I first started trying to use this was that there were bound to be some areas of my face that didn't have any product on them. And then I realized that's actually probably not a bad thing. That's kind of okay and probably better for my skin, too. So far I haven't had any problems skin-wise with the product. I don't think it's been clogging my pores or causing me to break out, the chin notwithstanding. So thus far, about a week into using it, the Maskcara foundation in medium, oddly. You'd think it would be light, but no. I give it a thumbs up. Very happy with it so far. All right, thanks a lot.